Come out firing, come out flying.
You got to get on these guys early. Let them know who's in charge of the game and execute.
5 players that have now over 30 points on your team already halfway through the season.
You set the standard. You don't play on anybody else.
All gas, no brakes.
Virginia Tech has never won 8 in a row in program history.
4 seconds, 3 seconds, and the Hokies will walk out of New Jersey on a 7-game win streak.
So let's talk kind of about Denison for them. 17-3 this weekend.
Kazai driving in. They score! The Bronx fall 10-3 to the Virginia Tech Hokies.
He's shooting, he scores! Dynamic duo strikes again. And it goes in!
Taken out. That one fired and they scored.
His shot score! Saved by Cook. Plays the
Down on the wraparound. And he scores!
And welcome back to Virginia Tech Hockey Network here on YouTube. It's a beautiful day here at the Landsberg Sports Center, and a beautiful day for some hockey. It's a good 43 degrees in the lot right now, which is a little chilly. I'm Caitlin Fleischer here with Finn Trainer. We're cold, but we're ready for some hockey. Last night we played Ryder, and we're playing them again tonight. We beat them 10-3 last night with a good handful of goals from multiple players. Cam, I'm pretty sure, was the only player with 2 goals last night. So it's going to be nice to see how this game is going to go against Ryder again. A lot on the line with the ACC South lineups and who's going to make it into the playoffs eventually later in the season. Finn, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Definitely cold. I'm excited to be able to throw a couple more layers on after we get off this stand-up here, but it was really fun to watch hockey last night. We had that weekend break where we didn't have anything after Thanksgiving, and so it was always good to come back out here and watch some more hockey, especially at home as well, and so I'm excited for tonight.
Yeah, and I mentioned earlier a little bit about the ACC rankings. How do you think tonight's really going to affect our rankings?
Yeah, currently Virginia Tech is placed at 3rd right now in the ACC South rankings. If they win tonight, and they win by a lot as well, they will get to a point where they can sit comfortably in that 2nd place spot. Is anyone going to be able to beat out UNC Wilmington? Probably not. They're kind of solidified as that 1 seed right now, but then that 2nd place spot can be filled by Virginia Tech if they get a good win tonight here, and they can be able to hold on to that fairly well if they can also make it a high-scoring game like last night.
Yeah, and last night Ryder, they were able to get some goals in, scoring 3 goals, but they weren't the best on the ice completely. How do you think they're going to work to improve tonight?
I think they need to work a little bit more into adapting their offensive and defensive style, a little bit more into more of that trap style that we see here in hockey every once in a while, doing a little bit more of that zone defense instead of trying to outskate the opponent. Using more of the grit and more of the plays to kind of trap pucks and get them further down the ice that way, as opposed to dumping it in and chasing, because that tends to become a problem later in the half, especially when they didn't get as many recruits as they would have wanted. It tires out the entire team, and it gets into a situation where they're not able to play as fast as they would like to be.
Yes, and we're going to see a goalie change for both teams here. Obviously, last night it was Key and Klein. Going into tonight's game, it's Forrest and Zoku. How do we think that's going to change the game?
I think Tucker has a good head on his shoulders. He's a sophomore right now, and he's putting up really good numbers. He has a better save percentage than Key right now. And so he's been playing really, really well, and so this could be another good confidence booster for the kid. He's definitely very level-headed in net. You can see he doesn't get frustrated too much. Even when the other team scores a little bit more, he stays pretty locked into it. So that's always really good to see from a goalie. On the other side of the ice, we've seen this goalie play in the Ryder game that we were able to broadcast back at the showcase. He definitely has a lot of really good skill to him, and we can see him making a lot of really good stops against High Point. And so it's going to be very interesting to see how that new look kind of shows, and if both teams can really lower the scoring amount that we saw last night as well.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a great game regardless of who's in the goal, who's not in the goal. So hopefully the Hokies pull out another win and further their lead in the ACC South rankings. Come back again at 3:30 for puck drop. Welcome back. We are here at the Lancerlot Ice Arena, or Sports Center, excuse me. Virginia Tech versus Rider University. They played last night. Virginia Tech was on top 10-3. Like to see how tonight's game goes, as we're about to hear the lineups. Virginia Tech's the only team on the ice currently, waiting for Rider to come back out.
Yeah, super quick turnaround for both of these teams. I mean, they just played last night at 7:30. Oh. They're thanking one of the refs for all he's done. He's always here, doing a great job reffing our games. And
starting at forward, number 29, Joel Schreber. Starting at forward, number 6, Vlad Zubrichuk. Starting on defense, number 27, Joe Guzmano. Starting on defense, number 5, Jake Bennett. And starting at goal, number 34, Luis Bizna. And now, the starting line for North Virginia Tech Hokies. At forward, number 11, Matt Tulo.
I think we're back with audio.
Yes, there was a slight power outage. I think in general for everyone out on the rink too.
Too low.
We're having a little back and forth here. More. Players are introducing themselves.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you're able, please rise for the playing of our national anthem. Thanks, boys.
Okay, let's see where this game's going to take us today. Hopefully that's the last of our power outages here tonight.
Yeah,
Or this afternoon.
I think they unplugged a few of the holiday lights that were around here, so maybe we'll have a little bit better with the power strip that's controlling a lot of our power for today.
Yeah, teams are huddled up, having a little meeting. We'll get this face-off going. Hopefully that is the last of our technical issues. So I think we're going to have a really good broadcast today, Finn.
Yeah, I'm excited. It was a very high-scoring game last night and very competitive as well, as we saw in the first and second period. A lot of things going back and forth, and so that'll be really exciting to see that continue through tonight and definitely see what the teams can play with a little bit of that kind of continuation of everything continuing through these games.
Yeah, and we talked to Coach Joey earlier, and he said he want to see more of the third period. He liked how much the team had shown up more in the third period, and he wants to be able to start seeing that all over the game.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like third period was when the Hokies played at their best. But Ryder also was playing really good through the first and second period. So if Ryder can kind of keep that stuff the same, we'll see a nice game tonight.
Tulo to now to Hearn. Takes it down. Back to Sullivan, who sends it over to Tulo. He gets it. Hearn sends it down or back behind the goal. Fighting for it in the far side. Virginia Tech able to get it back. Sends it toward the goal. Ryder picks it up. It's going to be passed all the way down. Lanigan to Kazai, who sends it to Peduzzi. Peduzzi takes it down, facing Kenna.
Peduzzi lifted there at the red line.
Ryder. Blazak has it. Passes it to Kenna, who sends it to the goal, but Tucker able to stop it.
Yeah, Forrest making the easy save right there, just right into his glove. He's able to just track it all the way through, and that's an easy one for him to make. We talked about it in the stand-up before we started today. I guess it's afternoon.
Hokies, Lanigan sends it to Campbell, who sends it to Lages. Send it back down toward Tech's goalie. He'll pass it to Lages. Plays with it a little behind the goal. Passes to Campbell. To Stewart. He'll take it down. Goes for the shot, misses. Blocked by Bizoku.
Wonderful move right there to keep his stick around the other player without clipping anything, and just able to continue with the play there from Stewart.
Little toss up in front of the goal. Lanigan fighting two Bronx. Stewart sends it down again. Or sorry, still takes it. We'll send it back down. Ryder will take it to the other end. Shoots, but Forrest able to block it. To Cray, has it behind the goal, fighting for it. Shot taken, but blocked in the middle. Burnett to
Cray looking for the back check right there, and good opportunity there to get back on ice and continue defensively for the Hokies and continue their play the whole time instead of just waiting for stuff to happen behind the net.
Fighting for it in the neutral zone. Tech takes it. Ryder. Fruity takes it down. They're struggle in front of the goal, but Forrest able to stay in front. A lot of help from Hokie defense.
That's the strength of Forrest in net. He's so good at tracking the puck. He stays calm, and even if his body's a little frantic, he still is level-headed and he's still locked on to what's going on. And he's really good at reading the puck as well. All the goalies for Virginia Tech, they're really good at watching where things are going and also reading the players as well, knowing what the offense is going to do before they even do it sometimes.
Yeah. Virginia Tech sends it down. Hearn has it to Tulo. Takes a shot, but Bazoku able to catch it with his glove there.
Good first save for Bazoko and for Tucker. Good first solid save right there. That was pretty easy for both of them as they both kind of settle the game down for themselves.
Ryder takes that face off. Fighting for it in the corner. Over to McCanish. But Hokies take it back. Lagas sends it around. Tulo to Lanigan. They're stuck a little by the wall. Send it down. It's going to be icing for the Hokies. And they'll take it back to Ryder's side of the goal. We're seeing a lot of line change up here for the Hokies.
Yeah, that was something that Coach was talking about in the beginning, where they've worked a lot on getting people out faster and understanding that you don't want to just stay on the ice the entire time. You do need to shift that back and forth a lot quicker, because if not, you're running into issues where you're tired on the ice.
There's going to be a penalty. Cusimano for Ryder.
For hooking.
For hooking. 2 seconds after the face-off.
Yeah,
so it's going to be Virginia Tech power play.
Didn't even see it there, but I think it was probably just a light little bit of hooking. He'll get 2 minutes for that, and hopefully that'll be one of the only penalties. We only saw 5 penalties last night in total.
Kazai to Paduzzi, takes a shot, but Zuku able to block it.
Really?
DeVivo goes for the rebound, but then Bazoku was able to hug that pole and keep it out.
Yeah, really good shot attempt from Paduzzi, just right from the center of the blue line. That's where we saw him score last night as well. Just rips one all the way from that blue line and in sometimes.
Paduzzi rips it again, but it's blocked. Hits off the pads. Kazai playing with it, passes it down. We'll take it behind the goal, Garlock. Tries to pass it to Baduzzi, but Ryder able to get in the way. McCanish takes a shot, but it's a little high.
That speed, though, McCanish was able to just sprint down the ice and get all the way into that offensive zone and play with it.
We'll see Cam do the same thing, skate around a little. Take a shot, but just misses. Gives it back to Paduzzi. Send it all the way down. And Hearn will take it behind the goal. Wait for his team to recoup a little. Sends it to Sullivan. Sends it to Rice. Matt Tulo. Back to Hearn. Sullivan. He'll send it around. Tulo. Hearn. Back to Tulo. Takes a shot, but Bazooka able to hug that pole again.
Yeah, that was something that we saw really well in the Ryder High Point game as well. He was really able to hug the post and not let anything just squeak on by over the top of his shoulder or even down closer to his knees as well.
Yeah, and that brings the penalty kill up for them as we have 4 seconds left in the penalty. Virginia Tech's penalty play at a 38.5%. Little low for the Hokies compared to previous seasons, but they still have a few more games.
And Coach was talking to us last night that he thinks that stat is a little bit of a factor just because of the start of the season and that they've gotten a lot better recently, and we have been able to see that a lot as well.
Yeah. Fighting for it in the far corner. Looks like 2 Hokies and 2 Bronx, but the Hokies will get it. They'll send it around. The Bronx will send it all the way down. And Forrest with a great way to send it around. Campbell to Stewart. He'll take it all the way down. Send it back to Andrew. They'll take a shot, but blocked. Campbell has it. Fighting with Call. And then back to the Bronx, who will try to take it all the way down. Burnett. Fighting with Andrew. And they'll send it into a net.
Burnett tries to just lay out to Cray, and he was just able to just keep with it that entire time and just stood strong. It was a really good defensive play by Cray.
Yeah. And Shriver and Stewart on the, or excuse me, not Stewart, DeVivo on the face-off. Tech takes it, but Shriver able to take it back. And Lanigan to DeVivo. Kube.
DeVivo got played a little bit hard into the benches right there, and that's something that you definitely want to keep track of and be a little wary of, especially from a ref's point of view, because that could be very, very dangerous, having a player's head come that close to just the corner of the bench.
We're seeing a broken stick on the ice as well. I don't know whose stick.
I believe it was JR, John Ryan's.
Fighting for it. Force had some great saves there when the Bronx were in their side of the goal. It's going to be Kellogg who takes a shot, but Bizoku able to stop it again.
Really good stop by Bizoko. Just got his body in front of it and kept his glove in a great position. Sometimes that puck can kind of tip under where you have your glove and go right into your chest, and that's always important to get a glove on it so that you're not running into issues where the puck just rebounds right out in front for an offensive player to really capitalize on those opportunities.
Send it into the neutral zone. Sullivan takes control, sends it down to Kellogg. Back to Sullivan. Letting his team set up. Kazai to Paduzzi. Tries to send it across, but Garlock not there. Fighting for it in the front corner a little. Paduzzi able to send it back. Ryder will gain control, and we'll see a line switch again from the Hokies. Benner sends it down, but Forrest hits it away. They'll fight for it a little. Hokies take it. Rice to Drew. Hearn takes it. Schneider against a whole flock of Hokies there. Almost gets caught in the back of the net. To Cray. Will take it all the way down.
Ooh, very loose opportunity there. And there's a little bit of a fight as some of the Bronx are just throwing Takray down. Tulo's battling a guy in the actual net right now. A few hooks have been thrown. Hearn with a right hook down onto a Bronx on the ground. I can't really tell who's there.
I think
Tavares on the ground.
To Cray, he hit the goalie and they were so mad.
Takray just skated into him, and instantly at the start as he was skating off, he didn't know what was going on, and he was about to just leave, but the Bronx were not happy with that. They did not want anyone fighting with their goalie or even getting close to him. So
Hearn and Takray will go in for the Hokies, and Tavares and Schneider for the Bronx. We'll see how long those penalties are.
Tulo's also going to be going to the box as well, potentially.
Oh, I think he's talking.
One of the
Oh.
Bronx over talking to him. Oh, it's
Oh, they had the wrong stick.
they had the wrong stick. Benert and Takray had each other's sticks. Tulo might be waiting to see if he's gonna be put into the box, as he was playing a little hard. We'll see.
And they're taking
We might see Takray.
Tavares out of, or, oh, they might both get kicked.
They might be both getting game misconduct for the fight there. I mean, it was a very heavy fight. They were throwing punches, throwing each other to the ground, and definitely it was a fight. It was a fight. You would see that stuff in the MMA. It makes sense. That's a good call from both of the refs. I mean, we're only 10 minutes into this game, and it's already gotten that heated that quickly off of just one play. You want to just let the teams kind of understand that everything's going to be a little bit calmer, a little bit cooler, and they'll still probably keep the other two in the box as well. It'll probably be 5 minutes for fighting on both of them.
And we'll see who's going to serve the penalties. Or maybe they already picked, because they haven't given penalties to the two other guys in the box. But we're hearing some arguing on the bench, trying to see what's going on.
I think they're just making a little bit of a case right now, just seeing who's going to go who. Gavin now will sit out, possibly. Or he's just relaying a few things to the booth.
Tulo trying to figure out what the final call is. The penalties were changed again.
Austin Hearn and
I think it was Schneider. Were originally went to the box before Tavares and Takray. Haven't heard what their penalties are, but they're 2 minutes.
Kubi will sit for Takray.
And Morello will sit for Tavares.
It'll be 4 on 4. That got interesting quick.
This Jeopardy music really fit in the situation.
Neither team on a power play. Both Austin Hearn and Schneider will be getting 2 minutes for roughing.
Face mask? I'm pretty sure that's what we heard. Yeah, let's get back to the game. Hokies have the puck. It's going to be Moore. He'll send it down to Tulo. But Turner will intercept it and send it down to Blazek. Hokies get it back. Rice, pass it, or take it back, sorry. He'll sit with it a little before setting it up. Gavin now to Moore, to Rice. He'll take it all the way through. Just sitting with it a little. Passes it to Kazai. To now. Cusimano has it behind Bronx goalie. He'll let his team set in before taking it down. Pass it back to Kenna. He'll take it all the way down. Tries to take a shot, but it's hit. Teo will take it back. He'll take it all the way down. Send it to Kazai. He'll skate around a little Well, still in the front corner. Tries to take a shot, but it's off. He'll take it back. Pass it to Peduzzi. Takes a shot, and it's off the pads. Schneider will take it all the way down. Go for the shot, and great block by Forrest. Fighting for it a little in front of the bench. Kazai. Peduzzi. But Ryder able to take it. Kanash. And fighting for it in the corner. It's going to be a penalty.
Going to be a tripping call on Lagos.
Yes.
He's got his stick under his skate a little bit and ended up sending him into the boards.
You know, we talked to Coach earlier about the amount of penalties too, and he did say that both teams normally are on the lower penalty side. Yesterday there was 4 or 5, I'm pretty sure. So, I mean, we're in the first period and we're at like 5 already.
Yeah, we've tied the amount of penalties that we had last night in one period. But to be fair, there were 2 for both teams due to a very weird thing that happens. Not very often that a player will go straight into the goalie and then it results in a fight that ends up having 2 players ejected for face masking, especially. It's more of a anonymous. Never mind.
I think they're going to say the 5-minute penalties are over.
Yeah, I think they'll just send him off to the box because there's already a guy in and everyone's at full strength. So
now the Hokies will be a man down. So it's going to be a Ryder power play. We'll see if the Hokies have a good power kill, as their power kill is 57%.
Yeah, the Hokies have a really strong penalty kill throughout a lot of their seasons, and especially this one as well, as they've been playing really, really well on it. They get a goal there! Stewart through his legs, just
Great opportunity. I mean, great positioning right in front of the goal there. I almost missed it. I was going to see what was going on.
he's
Stewart with the last goal last night and the first goal tonight.
turned around. The goalie just 5-hole wide open, and Stewart, I guess, sees that, just puts his stick between his legs and plays the puck right through. That's phenomenal work right there from Stewart. Such creative opportunities that the Hokies have had, and that was awesome.
And that's going to be a man-down goal for him.
Yeah, that'll be shorthanded. And again, that's where that penalty kill could be so impressive for Virginia Tech.
Ryder, they'll fight for it. Hokies will send it down. Bizoku will send it over to Pape. And then Blazak sends it to Kenna, or excuse me, Zubrick. Hokies, Brian Rice sends it down. We'll see a line change for the Hokies. Talked to Coach about that earlier too. He said he's likes being able to play all 4 lines very consistently.
There's not a lot of teams in the league that can really keep 4 lines out there for that long. Either they don't have the depth that's able to really continue to have that, especially the 4th line being strong enough to continue playing, or they just don't have enough players either.
Yeah, Ryder's not nearly as deep as Virginia Tech, considering how many players they have on the bench. And I'm pretty sure Coach said last night that the 4th line had 3 of the 10 goals for
They
the
had
Hokies.
a lot.
So it's nice to see that all lines are able to score. Puck goes into the neutral zone. Kenna will get it for Bronx. He'll send it over to Cusimano. Send it back to Kenna. Sends it to Shriver. Cusimano take control again. But Hokies will intercept it, send it down.
A little bit of a weird bounce off of all the snow that's up against the boards there where the players come off.
Benert will take it, loses it, and the Hokies scored on power kill and are now back at full strength. Or penalty kill, excuse me.
Both work.
Kenna will send it up and down, but Rice's take it back to DeVivo.
Ooh, watch JR. Oh, and it's
And-
not even JR who scores that.
It's gonna be to Cray. Wait. Excuse me, not to Cray. He was
QB.
Kubi.
QB getting his first goal of the season, too. The senior. He had John Ryan right behind him, almost with the opportunity there, but Kubi just able to just put it in off of a good assist from DeVivo as well.
Good, yeah, good to see Kubi out on the ice. Haven't seen him in a lot of games. Nice. Given a chance, it takes it. It's going to be the second goal of the night. Too low. Oh, Kubi's got a lot of fans in the stands. Rice will take it. He'll send it out of the ice.
This happened twice yesterday. We almost had a puck come up in to the booth up here, and we're pretty high up. Kyle on the camera right now. We want to thank all the people who are helping us out, especially the donators as well, but we also want to thank Kyle and Eli on the cameras right now. We've got Anna Marie right behind me working the producing on changing the score for you, changing the time, and also changing the cameras as well. And I've got Caitlin Fleischer with me up here too.
Hearn will pass it. He'll take it down, send it to Rice. He'll take a shot, but it's a little far right.
Kyle said if that happens again, he's going to catch it. So maybe we'll get a souvenir up here.
Hearn takes a shot, but Bazooka, again, able to stop it right in the center. Heard that hit from up here, though.
Yeah, Gavin now with the great opportunity to tip it. Just got a little bit too little of his stick on the puck there to get it in. Hokies are up 2.
Yeah. We're doing good. They're fight for it a little in the front corner, excuse me. Ryder. And his hit. Nice hit.
Laid out onto the ground and then sits there waiting for a call. When he doesn't get it, he lets go of JR's stick.
Fighting for it, it's going to be Ryan and half the Hokies in the far corner. Still fighting for it, but able to get it back. That's Kube. Sends it to Kellogg. Fight for it behind the goal. We're seeing a lot of, I wouldn't necessarily say roughing, but a lot of roughing.
A lot of very inconsistent play from from Ryder here and from Tech as well, as they've drawn a couple of penalties that they would like to not be drawing, as that was going to be a high stick on Ryder, as a little bit of a lifted stick just right up into the face there. So no penalty called, or they will be calling the penalty. All right, I was waiting for them. I was like, it was a high stick. It hit him in the face. We should be calling something, and they did. They got around to it. It'll be
Hokie power play. We'll see if they can score on this one. Paduzzi to Lagas.
and Lagas
he
with the
scored.
goal
He got it. Great play by them.
from the
Bazooka.
face-off.
Bazooka hugging the pole, expecting him to take that shot, but Lagas being able to take the shot around him.
Yeah,
And the
just
puck
shot it
going in.
right above the stick, in between the arm that holds that stick, that right arm of Bazooka. A great shot opportunity right there, and the Hokies right now, they're saying Feliz Navidad to all the Hokie fans. They're saying Happy Holidays. let's give you a gift of 3 goals in the first period right off the bat.
Yeah, I'm sure Ryder's feeling like the Grinch right now with all that bad omen. And Ryder might get another penalty for boarding.
Ryder is going to get a penalty there. It'll be boarding as they
It's going to be 16. Anthony Prutti, I think.
be boarding.
Grinch.
Prutney.
Yeah.
And again, right after Ryder got off the penalty kill, they're back on it.
Hokies have another chance to up their penalty or power play percentage.
Yeah, this power play, we'll see the power play percentage raise a little bit more after today. Right up to
Tulo
Sullivan.
takes a shot, but fighting for it behind the goal. Hearn. Ryder will send it down. Forrest passes it to Sullivan. Back to Hearn. He'll take it all the way down. Send it to and
That's
A
a second broken
second?
stick.
it's Matt Tulo's stick. He'll get a new one, and I think Bazuku had that save there. It ended up in his glove.
Had to save both the puck and the stick there as Tulo's blade snapped off the stick and just flew all the way towards him off of that shot there.
Hokies
Tulo's
running
definitely
out of,
thinking he would have had that. That would have gone in if
Yeah.
he kept his blade.
Hokies running out of sticks on the bench.
I think when JR's stick broke, he had to go back to the locker room to grab one because they didn't have one for him out there.
Paduzzi to Kazai. To Garlock. Back to Kazai. Loses it, and Smith able to take it, but gets it back. Sends it to DeVivo. Sends it to Lages. Paduzzi. Pape able to send it down. Killing time for their penalty kill. DeVivo sends it around. Kazai. Garlock. Kazai again. Lages. Kazai takes a shot but bounces off. And another
And
fight
another
by
fight.
the goal. Puck wasn't even over there.
He's
And
on top of him. Garlock
Garlock.
is.
we'll see what I think.
Did you see
Garlock.
what happened there?
No, the puck was like almost in the neutral zone, and I think they just got into another fight.
Probably a couple of slashes here and there, just hitting each other with the sticks. Sometimes you can get a little annoyed, a little pissed off at that, and that can kind of
It's gonna be
make a few
Bernert.
things.
Bernert for Ryder. I think we've now doubled the penalties from last game in the first period here.
We've either doubled them or we're getting fairly close. So definitely an interesting period as I think Bernert is going off,
I think he's going to the locker room.
being ejected as well.
That's 2 players for Ryder who already has a small roster. They can't keep taking hits like this. We'll see.
Ryder is down to 14 players. And then you also have to take into account that they have 2 of those are goalies. So they have 12 players who can play out on the ice offensively and defensively without being in goal.
That's to Virginia Tech's 20 players, 1 being the goalie.
Garlock will still be in the bench, or still be in the
Box.
penalty box.
He'll get 2
So-
minutes. And, yeah, we'll see who's serving. Morello serving another penalty for his teammate. Second one he served that he hasn't caused.
We'll see what the actual call ended up being, but I guess Garlock gets roughing most likely just for putting his guy onto the ice a little bit more. They obviously thought that he was just not retaliating, but just trying to defend himself a little bit and trap the other guy so he couldn't do any more damage. But the Hokies will be 4-on-3.
With 30 seconds remaining in Prunty's penalty. We'll see if they score. Lages takes it, passes it to Hearn. To Lanigan, back to Hearn. Lages. Lanigan takes the shot, but Zoku able to pass it. Hearn to Lages. Or Lanigan, excuse me. Back to Lanigan.
Gavin now
with the hops in
He
front
got
of the goal.
probably 2 or 3 feet of air there.
Fighting for it by the wall. Hearn will send it down, and Lages able to get it. Lanigan takes it, sends it to Now. He'll take it all the way down against all 4 of the Bronx. He'll play with it a little, sends it down to Rice, but takes a shot. It's a little high. I think Ryder just trying to waste time of these penalties. You have 16 seconds left in this first period, but 3 minutes and 44 seconds left in the Ryder penalty. So it will carry over to the second period.
Yeah, they're still going to be down a man in the third period. They'll be even with 4-on-4 for a little bit, but then they'll be down for 3 minutes in the second period. The penalty that they ended up taking was another face masking penalty on Benert. So they're definitely cracking down on what you can do to the face. As, wow, a big hit laid into the boards there, too low. Kept it smart there, though, not throwing his head into the board, and that will end the period.
Rough period. And by rough, I mean literally just punches being thrown with, I think, a tied amount of, or doubled the amount of penalties as the full game last night. Virginia Tech up 3-0. Both teams, I think, a little tense right now, but we'll see how the second period starts in a little bit. Thank you.
Definitely, yeah.
we're back for Virginia Tech Hockey Network. We have a quick interview coming up. Eli interviewed Kubi, so we'll see that.
Eli Brinson, Virginia Tech Hockey Network, here with QB. Great goal. First of the season, third career. You had some loved ones up there saying some great things. How does it feel to get the first one of the season?
It feels good. I mean, definitely wanted to get that out of the way. And my mom's birthday yesterday, she came down, so that one's for her.
Well, shout out for her, Mrs. QB. Well, y'all are playing very well this first period. What are some things that you think are doing very well?
I mean, we're getting pucks to the net. We got to keep doing that. We can't take our foot off the gas. We got to try to put up as many as we can against these guys, and yeah, just keep rolling.
They're playing a lot more physical this game, and conversely from last game. How are y'all going to try to mitigate that, stay out of the box, keep a clean head on your shoulders?
Yeah, I mean, we just got to stay out of the trouble in front of the net, let them take the penalties, but don't back down from the physicality. If they're going to hit, we can match that, and then we'll just beat them in the long run.
What's the plan going into the second period?
Just keep buzzing.
And we're back. The teams are entering the ice for period 2 with some rough playing in the first period. I was right, double the amount of penalties for the whole game last night in the first period here, which means that was 10 penalties in the first period.
Yeah.
I think we might have jinxed everyone a little bit as we were talking to Coach before the games, and he even said he didn't think it'd be a high penalty game. Both teams just here to play some hockey, but clearly we were all wrong.
Yeah, I think hopefully everyone took a deep breath in and then a deep breath out. We certainly did up here in the broadcasting booth. So hopefully.
I mean, I don't think we weren't throwing hands, Finn.
We might.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing.
We still have.
You're always great to broadcast with.
Appreciate it. We still have Garlock and Morello in the box for another 3 minutes and 20. Or sorry. But yeah, 27 seconds for one and 3 minutes and 27 seconds for the other.
Yeah, Garlock will go out at 27 seconds, and then 3 minutes will be left for the Hokies to be up a man on the power play.
They were able to get a goal on a power play.
And they also got a goal on the penalty kill. They were 1 for 3 on the power play and 1 for 1 on the penalty kill. So as we start.
Nice to see them back in that motion. And let's kick off this period. Sullivan will take it behind the goal. He'll let his team recuperate. He'll take it all the way across the ice. Send it to Now. He'll send it around back to Sullivan. But Kenna able to send it down. They'll call icing. I see a lot. Ryder just likes to send the puck down a lot.
Yeah.
They don't really keep it in a time of being face to face with one of the Hokies. It's just a lot of sending it down the ice, which results in icing and just another face-off.
Let's send Garlock back to the bench or back to the penalty box just for a half second here. Right when the puck drops, he'll probably come screaming out, and he does.
Yeah. And they'll fight for it in the corner here. Peduzzi, Garlock. Oh, Garlock will send it out. And Lages will get it. He'll keep it and take it down the ice, but Kenna will intercept it, send it in the air. Lages gets it back. He'll send it all the way down the ice to Garlock. And they'll fight for it a little. Cam to Peduzzi. Back to Kazai. To DeVivo. To Peduzzi. Back to DeVivo. Back to Peduzzi. He'll lose it, but gain control to back to Kazai, who also loses it. And Turner will send it all the way down.
That was a heater. Almost clipped DeVivo in the face as he had to just matrix dodge around that one.
And DeVivo takes a shot, but Bazoku able to stop it in the center.
Very easy save for Bizoko right there. A good shot by DeVivo just to kind of slow things down and get a new power play unit out there for the Hokies. They'll keep a couple of the same people out there, but you have a couple. You have Now and Sullivan and Hearn, Tulo, and Rice who are adapting to it now.
Sullivan to Hearn. Send it to Tulo. Back to Hearn. Who'll keep it back to Tulo. And almost sets a perfect setup, but Ryder able to intercept it, send it down, but Sullivan will take it. It looks like he's going to take it all the way down, send it closer to the goal, a little bit of a hard hit, and Ryder, but Rice takes over to Hearn. Back to Hearn. Pass it to Now. Rice. Hearn. And he'll get great shot by Hearn. Faking out the goalie there. Bazoku thought he was going to shoot it in the closer side of the goal, but goes to shoot it, takes it back, and is able to get it around him. That was an abstract goal right there.
Wow.
That was pretty.
That was gorgeous from Hearn. Like you said, just dangles the goalie a little bit and just sneaks it in post side. I mean, that was just super pretty. I knew he was going to the cage right there from the start, but the creativity and the knowledge to just do so in that way was outstanding.
And that's going to be a power play goal for the Hokies. Campbell will take it down the ice, but loses it to Shriver, excuse me. And Cusimano will take it, but loses it to Stewart, who will send it up to Lanigan, to Lages, to Lanigan. Back to Stewart.
Watch Lanigan again here. He might be about to get it.
Lages to Stewart.
Oh.
So close right there, but Ryder able to get in the way. And Lages will send it around. And we'll see both at full strength again. They're fighting for it behind the goal. Campbell will send it to the behind the net. Stewart tries to get it, but Zuberchuk fights for it a little. McCanish to Shriver. Cusimano sends it down, which gives the Hokies the chance to take it back. Sullivan sends it down. And we'll send it around again. DeVivo tries to get it, but Sullivan has it. He'll take a shot, but it's a little far left. McCanish takes it back. And Sullivan again will send it down.
Ooh.
Oh, send it out. That was far.
Heads
I think
up.
he was trying to send it to the net to give them a minute, but just barely went out of the rink.
Yeah, had a little bit too much heat on that. Kubi with his first goal of the season, as we saw and Eli talked about as well. And also his third goal career as well.
Yes, which is good for him. Ewan Andrew is going to now be in for, I'm assuming, to Craig. So he'll be filling that spot. Rice sends it down. They'll keep it behind the goal for a hot minute, but Rice will send it down. Peduzzi takes it all the way. Takes a shot, but it's blocked. He'll get it back. And Moore takes a shot, but Bazoku able to block it. And Ryder will send it down, but Rice is able to get it. Sends it around, and the goalie had to sit on that.
Doozy, a great tip there. Almost letting that goal go in, but Bizoko had his pads ready for that. And that situation right there, he stumbled a little bit, thought that he had it covered under his leg, but then when it squeaked out off to the side, he still had to cover it with his glove to maintain possession and start up a new faceoff.
Yeah, I mean, he literally sat down to make sure it wasn't going to go in. And Ryder will take it. Schneider, send it to Blazak. They'll fight for in the corner. Kazamanu. But now we'll take it, and he'll take it all the way. Pass it around. Lages to Hearn. But Ryder able to get it back. Tulo to Lages. Go for a shot, but it bounces off the goalie's pads. Lages sitting with it again. Looking for an opportunity, or just waiting for his teammates to get set up. He'll send it down because there wasn't a lot of opportunity there. Tulo will take over. He'll send it down, hit off the stick of Andrew. And the puck will go all the way down. Fighting for it in the far corner. Everyone on the ground. Looks like Morello and Stewart. Stewart able to get it out. He'll take it around. Playing with it in behind. Sullivan sends it down. Schneider to Zubrick.
Ryder playing a more physical game than we saw them play last night, and that's definitely something that Coach was talking about and that we kind of thought that they needed to do last night as well, is play a little bit more physical to slow down the Hokies and maybe at least contend with them. If you can't outskate them just because you don't have those four lines, you got to do something, and they're doing a really good job at playing physical, and they've been a lot more clean this period as well.
A lot of fighting for it behind the goal. It's going to be Pape and DeVivo, but Sullivan will get it. He'll send it up, and they're fighting for it again. Pape will take over for Ryder. Tries to get a shot, but it was intercepted.
Beautiful stick by Kellogg there.
DeVivo takes a shot, but too little far left. He'll take it back. Very physical game going on. We're seeing a lot of hits. And almost a great shot, but too far. Bizoku just covering the side of the goal. And Pape will send it around, but Rice gets it. Kenna sends it down. Rice takes it back. He'll send it down, and they'll send it back. DeVivo almost takes a shot, but Ryder able to get a stick in. More.
Ryan.
Almost again. Kube tries to send it to someone in front of the goal, but Ryder, again, having good interception with the puck. Pape and Rice fighting for it behind the net. Paduzzi sends it down. Call gets it. And I think pushing.
Yeah, Ryan got two really good looks there at the goal, and he just couldn't return fully on that, but he had a lot of really good opportunities there. They're going to give
more
penalty for cross-checking. And the Hokies will be on the penalty kill for the second time tonight.
They are 1 for 1. We'll see if it will become 2 for 2. Paduzzi. Pape able to get it, but Paduzzi able to fight him. Blazak to Schneider. Pass it. And send it down. Bizoku will give it to his teammates to recoup. Schneider sends it up. Teammate losing it to Kazai. And Hokies will send it down again. Zubertruck takes it. He'll try and take it all the way. Loses it in the neutral zone. Trying to fight for it. And Blazak gets it. But Sullivan and Schneider fighting for it. Sullivan, and there's going to be another hit.
Sullivan's going to get a slashing call there as he just laid the lumber out.
Another broken stick for tonight.
Yeah, just full on, full strength axe chop right at the stick and just snapped it in half.
That should be our new stat. How many sticks can the Hokies break in one game?
Well, you don't want to endorse breaking sticks because now
No.
we're on 3-on-5, which isn't the best, but they did manage to kill off 1 minute.
And Tula would take a shot, but blocked by Kuzumano sends it down.
That's again where Ryder has an opportunity to really continue things, and they do send the puck down and around. And
Which gives the Hokies a chance to get it back. The three Hokies trying to stay in front of their goal, help their goalie out. Prunty takes a shot, but it's blocked. Kuzumano sitting with it for a little bit. Prunty takes another shot, but it goes right around the goal. Prunty again, and misses again. He's now taken 3 shots and has missed all of them. A big tie up there in front of the goal.
beautiful opportunity for more there as he just tries to maybe do a little bit too much, but the puck was just bouncing around and it was kind of out of his reach. That would have been great, coming right out of the box, gaining possession back, and then just dangling the goalie. He was down on all fours, so that was very lucky for Ryder there.
And Logus took that last shot, but Bizoku able to catch it and stop the clock, which could be better for his team.
Yeah, give them a nice time to just reset and settle down.
Zubertruck lost the puck to the ref right there, but he got it back. He'll pass it down to Schneider, but lose it to the Hokies. Blazak and McCanish will take it back behind their net, letting their team get set up. Blazak takes it down. Lanigan able to interfere, but Blazak has it back. He'll take a shot, and Forrest will give it back to his team.
Oh, and that was easy for him to save. He just saw that the whole way, just casually grabs it, tosses it back down for Logus to be able to play it all the way up. The
And
Hokies
are back at full strength.
are back at
Another
full strength.
great penalty kill for them. Garlock, Blazak, he'll send it around. Moore. They're fighting for it by the glass. Moore will take it all the way down. Sends it to Kazai, who tries to send it to Paduzzi, but it gets intercepted. Prunty to Smith. But Kazai able to take it back. He'll send it to Garlock, who will fight for it with Turner. But Paduzzi able to get it. Has a great shot and just misses, and they're able to, the goalie's able to sit on it again, stop it with his pads in the last second.
And that right there, that was textbook
Set up.
hockey for Virginia Tech. Just Paduzzi with the puck, sends it right over to Kazai, and the goalie with a good poke check there to just kind of disrupt the puck a little bit and allow for Ryder to still have a chance. That's not something that you see very often. The good opportunity for both of them.
And I think Virginia Tech just trying to walk away from any aftermath because I just skating the way, making sure no penalties come of it.
I love the penalty kill for the Hokies there. They were hungry. They had so much drive, and they were able to continue to keep possession and disrupt the players. They were aggressive. Like I said, they were hungry. And you know what? If I'm ever hungry and I'm in Richmond, my favorite thing to do is eat at Beach Bar and Grill over in Richmond. They're proud presenters of the Virginia Tech Hockey Network, and we thank them so much for their patronage. If you would like to donate to the Virginia Tech Hockey Network, go ahead and send us a message on Instagram or find us here at Lancerlot up in the loft. Just say something to us, and we'll have our people talk to your people.
Yeah. Bazuku able to block another attempt at a goal. And it's going to be DeVivo and Ryan who are fighting for it a little. But Prunty for Ryder takes it. He'll take a shot, but Forrest easily able to block it. Schneider tries for one. And the Hokies doing a great job getting in the way. Lages, he'll take it down with DeVivo and Hearn right by him. Hearn will take it back. Takes a shot, but blocked by Bazoku. Hearn again, fighting for it. DeVivo able to get it. He'll skate a little with it. Take a shot, and it's missed. And Bazoku will cover it up. Good call by him, giving his team a chance to recuperate.
Lages, on his stat sheet, he should get a save or two on that play there over with Forrest. He was just blocking shots, poke checking, and he was playing phenomenally there at the net, just able to keep the screen away and also keep the puck out of Forrest's problem spots.
Fighting for it in the far corner, and it looks like Tulo will get it. He'll send it behind him to Hearn, but fight it for it with McKinnish. Again, more fighting. Tulo to Lages. Or Lanigan, excuse me. Tulo again. A lot going on in the neutral zone. Tulo will send it in to Bronx territory. Gavin now. And there's going to be a call. It's going to be on Tulo.
I'll speak for the people there. We'll see what they're going to give the call to. They'll give him roughing. Speaking for the people there, I don't like that call. I don't really see much there. Tulo was just at the board itself. He had himself up.
And
The guy ran into him. He kind of moved around him, and he fell down. So I don't really see much of anything there. I think a little bit of the flop kind of helped, and all the coaches kind of sticking their hands up.
I guess Ryder needs to understand that this is not soccer we're playing.
Yeah.
Schneider. He'll take a shot, but it's a little too high. He'll go and take it back. Ryder on the power play again. We'll see if they're able to get a shot in. Or a goal, excuse me.
The Hokies have been on the penalty kill for a decent bit of this second half of this period, but they've still managed to stay aggressive and keep the puck with them the entire time, or at least having their sticks in the passing lanes and just disrupting a lot of Ryder's play. And that's been the key to success for the Hokies on the penalty kill, and it's been so smart and so good for them with the forward checks as well.
Stewart will take it down, but Ryder able to get in the way again. It's going to be Schneider. He'll try to pass. Yeah, Zubertruck gets it. Take a shot, and it goes in. That's going to be a Zubertruck goal, I'm pretty sure, for Ryder.
Yeah, I think he'll get the credit for that, but I think
a lot of help from his teammates, which in hindsight is good for Ryder, but
I was going to say a lot of help from Sean Moore for the Hokies, unfortunately. Just trying to get that out, and his stick was kind of disrupted by the Ryder offense and just kept it out. Still 4-1 though.
yeah. Still got 3 minutes left here in the second period, going by a lot faster than the first period, as the first period I think was mostly penalties.
That goal definitely could be the fire that starts Ryder's playing back. I mean, they've been on the penalty kill for so long. They've gotten a lot better chances, and they've been able to kind of stay well rested during the long shift period that is the second period. Normally players are on there for a lot longer than normal, so they've been able to rest fairly well and get better opportunities. So that might be the thing that starts them going the other way.
Kazai to Garlock. Kazai will fight for it in the corner. His stick gets stuck, having to use his skate. Ryder will just send it down, and Lages will go and get it. He'll send it to Paduzzi. He'll pass it to Hearn. Hearn skating with it. Tries to take a shot, but good stick playing there by Ryder, who gets it back. Prunty will take it all the way down. Or he'll sit within the neutral zone a little. Cusimano takes it in. He'll send it around, and Lanigan will try to get it back. He'll send it down to Hearn, who's gonna pass it to Now, back to Hearn. And a great shot by Hearn, again, right around the goalie. That is the third time the Hokies have been able to confuse Bazoku in a goal.
Just bends it right around him, and Hearn has his 5th goal on the season. That's one for each night for the weekend, and that was just pretty. He wound up in the slot. He's a left-handed player, so he's just able to really pull it over and get that extra little bit of reach around the goalie there. That's gorgeous from the sophomore Austin Hearn.
And it's gonna a little bit of a tie-up right there, the ref having to pull a Ryder player away. So they'll do another puck drop. But great goal. Sometimes being a lefty comes in clutch. Ryder, Blazak has it. Sends down. Rice. He'll send it all the way down. And Smith will... They're fighting for it again. McCanish. And Moore takes it back. Turner sends it down. And Rice will get it. 1 minute left here in the second period. And Ryder will just sit with it a little behind their goal. Send it up. Moore, or McCanish gets it. Shriver. Hokies get it back to Vivo. A lot of stuff happening in the neutral zone for this period. Rice sends it down. Stewart trying to make a play with Ewan right there. And Bazoku will cover it with 18 seconds left. Good call by him. A lot going on in front of the goal, giving his teammates a minute to reset.
Turner, I don't think, realized that he didn't have a blade on his stick for a minute there, and then he found out that he didn't have one either, as the refs tell him to just go over to the bench and get a new one.
It's going to be like stick 5 of the night. The Hokies, or Ryder sends it down. It's Kellogg will fight for it. He'll take it all the way down, pass it to Campbell. and they'll let the clock run out for the second period. 5-1 here in Lancerlot. The Hokies up. We saw Ryder's first goal here in the second period, which a little help from everyone on the ice. And
But it was still a great opportunity. They crashed the crease, and they just got a lot of bodies in front there where it's harder for them to actually keep track of anything, and that's where that confusion and that messy play can really become such a great opportunity.
saw a lot of cleaner playing this period too compared to the first period.
I agree as well. We did see a bunch of sticks break, so you could probably build a gingerbread house out of the amount of sticks that broke, but at the same time, I mean, like, definitely a lot cleaner than I think the first period was, and Hokies definitely looking to clean up their half of it as well, as they were penalized a little bit more.
Yes. And we'll catch you back in 16 minutes for the third period of the game. Caitlin Fleischer here with Finn Trainer. Before we start this third period, we're going to hear from Eli again as he interviewed our coach, Dave, mostly about special teams, but let's see what he had to say.
Eli Brinson, Virginia Tech Ice Hockey Network, here for the second intermission review. Virginia Tech leads the Rider Bronx 5-1. I'm here with Coach Dave. How do you think we've been playing so far?
I thought we have better step than last night, better shape. We're playing at our pace, not theirs, and I think the results on the ice show it.
Physically, they're playing a lot more physically tonight compared to last night. Rider, that being. What are you telling the guys in the locker room to keep their heads cool, keep out of the box, play smart?
I mean, if they want to play a physical game, we can play a physical game. They want to play a skating game, we can play a skating game. I think we can play either of them better than they can. So what we're telling them is just to be smart. Keep your arms down, keep your sticks down, play hard, and you know what? Hockey's contact sport. It's going to get physical. Just do it the right way and keep playing hard.
Special teams have been doing great tonight. 3 for 4 on the PK, 3 for 5 on the power play. What goes into the preparation for special teams?
We spend time working on them every practice, and some nights it looks good, and other nights we scratch our head and wonder if we need to make a little more time on it in practice. But we're executing well tonight, executing better tonight than we did last night. Don't forget, on one of the PKs, we got a shorty, the first one, so that's always a bonus.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Good luck.
Thanks.
And we're back here for the third period. A little more cleaner play in the second period for both teams. A lot less penalties compared to the first 10 in the first period. Rider did score their first goal of the night with a little help from everyone on the ice, but let's see how this third period goes.
Yeah, Rider played a lot smoother during that period, and it was good to see them get that goal for the night. And I guess we can say that it's night now. It's a little bit later in the day now.
The evening.
The evening, yeah. Shorter period, too. We had 45 minutes of period 1, and so thank everyone for keeping with us for that.
Yes. And Rider will send it down. It's going to be icing. We'll take it back into Rider's zone. But yeah, 45 minutes of probably mostly penalties.
Yeah, a lot of work had to be done in that just to kind of clean things up and switch things around and say who's going to the box, who's not going to the box. And so there was a lot of stuff that had to be done for that period. Took a while, but we're in period 3 now.
Tulo to now. He'll fight for it, but sends it over to Hearn. But McCanish able to get in the way. Fighting with Tulo a little. Blazak. Hearn able to take it back. But Smith steals it. He'll send it around. Lanigan takes a shot, but it's hit off a stick. And the puck will go into the penalty box.
A lot of straight pucks tonight, flying everywhere. We are on a hat-trick watch for Austin Hearn, as he's got 2 on the night so far.
His 2 great goals.
Yeah, both of them coming in the second period. Both of them the only goals scored for Virginia Tech during the second period. Virginia Tech outshot Rider 13-3.
Stewart to Rice. He'll take a shot, but it's a little far right. Campbell and Stewart send it back. Andrew. They'll fight behind the goal. And Iwan breaks the stick again. Cazumano will take it down. They'll have it behind the goal. Cazumano and Andrew fight for it again in the front. And Zubachuk will send it down. Rice to Stewart. Able to take it away from the goal. And Campbell will take it all the way down and takes a shot, but too far left. Goes into the neutral zone. Schneider. McCanish fighting against all the Hokies. The puck goes down. Bazoku will hand it to his teammates. Kazumano holds it behind the goal a little. He'll send it over, but they'll send it back behind the goal. McCanish again. Fighting for it in the corner here. And the Hokies will get it. Shot taken, and it's in!
Brian Rice!
John
Sorry.
Ryan!
John Ryan.
Will get a goal!
John Ryan, first goal of the season as well for him.
I think it's first goal. He's
We'll grab that
a freshman. His first goal as a Hokie.
Yeah, first goal as a Hokie as well, and he'll grab the puck and get it taped up as well, as we have 2
freshman goals for this weekend.
Yeah.
Great
Wes Valiant
job.
and John Ryan. Great to get those stats up early as well, and great opportunity to keep them going a lot stronger into this period.
It's going to bring the score 6-1 Hokies. Garlock has the puck. McCanish will take it. Prunty will get a goal following that goal right in between Tucker Forrest. His fifth hole there. Great shot there by Prunty. His first goal of the game. That's going to bring Ryder up to 2 points.
Yeah, that's just a goal defensively that needs to be kind of solved a little bit earlier. A little bit more poke checks and lift checks there to kind of control the puck a bit more before you can have that guy. You really don't want him crashing the crease and getting that close just right in front of Tucker, where he's able to just feed it through the 5-hole without Tucker being able to really see that for a save. So it's always better for the defense to stop those plays early.
Lagas will send it down to Kazai, but it misses. Paduzzi tries to take it, but Ryder able to get there. They'll send it back down. Schneider, but intercepted by Garlock, but Gut able to get it. Back to Schneider. Hokies able to get it again. Garlock sends it down. Goes behind the goal. And Ryder sends it all the way up. Prunty again with it, but loses it, letting Lanigan get in front of him. Lages sends it down to Hearn. Sends it over to Matt Tulo. He'll take it all the way down. Tries to pass it, but it gets in the way. They're fighting for it right by the goal. Tulo again. Hearn. He'll try to take it down, but Ryder getting in the way. Sends it back down. Prunty again, but Moore able to get in the way there. Rice to Tulo. Tulo just misses far right. Blazak. Take it down, but Tulo able to get it again. Sends it up to Hearn as they battle for it. Blazak takes it again. He'll try to take it all the way. Bryce right in front of him. Great block there.
Great to get his blocker on that and just send it off. Tucker Forrest does a really good job at playing the puck. Whenever he makes a save, if it's a rebound, he doesn't let it rebound right in front of him and in the blue paint. Most of the time it's going into those corners, playing right over to where it's harder for the other team to really control it, and it's easier for a battle to start and doesn't give them a better opportunity to shoot just right off that rebound. So wonderful playing by Tucker. Even though we did let in 2, those 2 were definitely a little bit of some odd ones and a little bit of a breakdown defensively, but the Hokies still looking to continue their play throughout this game.
This might be the longest in the whole game that they've gone without a penalty.
That might be true.
Campbell will send it down. Andrew and Turner fight for it, but Kenna able to get it for Ryder. Who'll send it down, but the Hokies will be there, and an icing will be called.
That puck just bouncing and spinning across the ice like a dreidel. I mean, it just flew all the way down there and was in such a weird way, but that was a great icing call for the Hokies to be able to get a fresh start in the offensive zone for them.
Kenna and Stewart on the face-off. Shot taken by Kellogg, but blocked. Stewart gets the puck, pass to Kellogg, pass it to Andrew, and they'll try to take a shot, but it's blocked. Ryder will send it down. Sullivan able to get it. He'll try to send it back down, but Turner will get it back. Call and Stewart. Send it down. Andrew. Back to Kenna, who will take it all the way down, pass it to Zoljabrchuk.
It's a hard name.
He'll have to pass it to McCanish. And Tucker with another great block using his stick there. Stewart will take it down, pass it to Campbell, who's fighting a lot of players. Andrew to Lanigan. He'll lose it, but we'll see if he gets it back. He does. He'll send it down, but Cusimano able to get it back. Lages to Kube. Back to Lanigan and DeVivo. And almost right there. A great opportunity, but Bazuku able to get right in front of the goal there.
Almost just bounced it off the bar into the skate and then back into the goal. That was a great opportunity by Kube. Next time he comes out on the ice, I'm going to call it. But a player that I want you guys to watch is Trevor Kellogg, as he's been playing really good defensively, and watching him play off puck was really, really interesting. And he plays not just the puck, but the man as well. And so even if he doesn't have the guy in front of him is in possession, he continues his work to follow his man and block any other opportunities, especially at the crease.
Fighting for it in the neutral zone, but DeVivo kind of looking for a call, but no call by the refs. And Garlock will take a shot, but Bazoku will catch it with his glove.
Yeah, most likely looking for a slash there as his hand got tipped pretty bad, but he'll just skate off to the ice and off the ice over to the benches. And
we are 8 minutes into this period and no penalty.
This is the longest we've gone.
The whole game.
It was crazy. We talked about it. The game yesterday was a lot cleaner.
Yes. Paduzzi with it. Stick in the net.
A stick got tipped up when they went for a
and got caught.
A lift check, and it went all the way up. It's stuck between the glass and the net. They're having to bring out other hockey sticks to get the hockey stick out of the net.
Garlock just wanting his stick back. Turning around to Turner and being like, dude, what the heck was that?
Both teams have already had so many broken sticks that they've probably they're trying $1,800
worth
minimum.
Of they're trying not to lose anymore.
Garlock's like, no, I need that. I need that back.
Great Christmas present with Christmas coming around the corner.
Oh yeah.
Or Hanukkah or whatever holiday you celebrate. Get these players some new backup sticks.
They're gonna need them.
All of them fighting for it in the corner. Paduzzi. He'll pass it to Lages, who will take a shot, but is a little far left. Paduzzi has it again. Back to Lages. Takes another shot, just misses. Kazai behind the net to DeVivo. Back to Kazai. And Garlock tries to take a shot and just misses. Great setup in front of the goal. Another shot taken, and just misses. Kazai to DeVivo.
They'll put Turner in the box for an interference call with that stick lift up into the netting there.
Shot taken by Peduzzi. Kazai to Lages. To Peduzzi to Kazai. Takes a shot, but blocked by Bizoku. He'll send it back down to Peduzzi. Sends it to Lages. Sends it behind the net to Garlock, who tries to send it to Peduzzi, but it's hit a little. DeVivo able to get it back.
And that'll be a
Kazai.
boarding call off of Schneider.
But Lages, and they'll let Ryder take over so they get the penalty, giving the Hokies no longer on power kill, but on 4-on-4 for the next 34 seconds before going on a power play.
Yeah, that's going to be 2 minutes for boarding for Schneider as he just threw his man right into the white part of the board. It's not the glass. You can always push in, but it's just that that part of the board where you see all the advertisements and stuff like that. It's a lot stronger than the glass. It can hurt pretty bad, so they just want to keep that out of it.
Sorry, that's going to be 5-on-3. Hokies have a longer power play. Excuse me. And they'll keep it fairly by the goal. Gap now has it. Send it to Rice. Take a shot, but it's blocked. Now trying for the rebound, but misses. Hearn sends it back to Rice. Back to Hearn. He'll skate with it a little. To Tulo. Just misses, so Rice will get it back. Back to 5-on-4. Hokie still on that power play. Now to Sullivan. To Rice. Takes a shot, but a little high. Now we'll recover it. Back to Rice, who takes another shot a little far left. Tulo passes it to Hearn. Rice. And Ryder able to hit it away. Forrest will pass it back to the other side of the rink. Hearn fighting for it. He'll take it around and looks like it's going to be a save there by Bizoku. Good playing by the offense for the Hokies in front of the goal, but also Bizoku being able to get down and understand where the puck is to cover it. 37 seconds left on the power play for the Hokies.
Ryder's still playing very gritty on this power play. They're able to really contain everything and not let weird stuff go in, but also keeping out a lot of the Hokies' really good set plays and good opportunities that they probably practiced throughout the entire week. Those are great things for Ryder to be able to control there.
There's going to be a call there.
Doozy's going to get a holding call, and I think he's disagreeing with. He's not really sure what happened there, but
he's never been one to fight the refs.
No.
So he'll take it, which will bring 4-on-4 for the next 23 seconds before Ryder goes on the power play for, I don't even know, the 5th time of the game.
Yeah.
I lost count after the first period.
Too many from both teams, but
really jinxed it because they're making up for the penalties in the first half of this period right now.
While we talk about Peduzzi in the box right now, we'd like to mention the fact that Peduzzi now is at 124 games played as a Hokie, and that is beaten the record of 122. He beat that when they played in Charlotte. But Gavin Peduzzi with a great time here as a Hokie. He's a senior. He's got still a couple more games left, so we'll definitely keep that record and get it a lot higher up, and that'll be a record that will be hard to beat for quite some time.
He'll just add it to the list of records he holds for the Hokies.
Yeah, he holds almost every offensive record except for one, and that's power play goals, and that is held by
his best friend on the team,
Cam Kazai.
And great fight there by Tucker Forrest in the net. But Ryder still has the puck, McCanish. He'll pass it around Blazak, but Log is trying to get in the way. Sends it to Schneider. But great interception there by Garlock. Has an open shot, him and the goalie, and it bounces off the goalie's pad. McCandish gets it back, but now Hearn, Schneider. Garlock again with an opportunity. Passes it to Hearn, but it just misses. And fighting for it, Blazak able to get it back. Take it all the way down, and Forrest will pass it back, and there's gonna be a call.
We're calling Hearn on a slash. They're not letting anything go today. They're calling everything here.
Might be the most penalized game of the season.
At least for
The Hokies and Ryder.
the NC State game was pretty bad.
Oh, true. That is true.
They sent another guy there for tripping.
It's gonna be Ryder.
Brunichuk.
So it's gonna be 4 on.
They'll keep
4
him 5
or
on.
5 on 4.
This is tough.
What
They'll keep him 5 on 4
but
because it's a penalty for. Okay, because 2 guys are in the box on 1 play. They'll keep it 5 on 4 for Ryder for the 25 seconds, and then they'll send out Gavin Peduzzi, and they'll be full strength, and it'll be 5 on 5 hockey, just like normal.
Zubatruk having the penalty for Ryder, but it's gonna be tripping. Peduzzi now on the ice, so 5 on 5 again. And Kenna will take it, send it around. But Forrest really good getting in the way there with his stick. Now just misses it, so Ryder able to get it. Shriver and Cusimano fighting now for it. Peduzzi and now there. And Prunty will take it all the way. Again, great block by Forrest using his stick. Now has it again. He'll take it all the way down. See what he does. He'll take it around the net. Back to Peduzzi, and it will just be tipped above the net. Now sends it to Andrew, who loses it. And Cusimano will hold it behind his net, letting his team get set up before taking it down. Pass it back to Smith. Back to Cusimano, who'll take it down to Shriver. And Forrest, great block there. DeVivo has a chance, and he just misses there. Far left. But he'll fight for it behind the goal, get it back, take another shot, but it's, again, too high. Kube. And Blazak will cover it as the Hokies back up, not wanting to get into another fight over the goalie.
Those 2 shots had some real weird sounds to them as they landed in on the glass. It just kind of ricocheted off of a little bit of metal too. And you know what also has not weird sounds but great sounds? It's the Gobbler Effect podcast. Got to talk about it, of course, because we are on the Virginia Tech Hockey Network. If we would like to listen to Joey Mullen, our coach, and Chris talk about all things Hokie hockey, that's where you should do it. It's a great opportunity. I always listen to it whenever. Sometimes it's when I'm going to bed and I just need something to kind of calm me down and just listen to some hockey, and sometimes it's just when I'm having a fun night.
I didn't know Chris Pierce's voice put you to sleep like that.
It's great.
And though Campbell took a shot, but Bazuku was able to catch it again. Great opportunity, but caught again. Campbell was right there, trying to push it in through the 5th hole. He just misses it.
Yeah, he was excited for that. That would have been another goal for the weekend, which would have been great for the Teddy Bear, as we established last night. Him and Tulo.
Matt Tulo. Best friends, best buddies. Lanigan ricochets off the skates. Stewart fights for it in the corner with Kenna and everyone. But Campbell able to get it. Lanigan sends it to Lages. Sends it back to Stewart. And Andrew will fight for it. We'll see with Schneider. But Tulo Stewart steals it. He'll set up Lages, and he'll shoot for it, but it's far right. Stewart sends it back to Campbell. They're fighting for it in the corner here. Ryder gets it. Schneider sends it up to Blazak. He'll take a shot, but Forrest gloved it immediately.
He just has, there's something else about him and Key where they are just locked. The puck comes flying at them regardless of the speed, and they just track it the whole way, and they just catch it. I mean, they could play pretty good baseball if they really wanted to, but we're definitely thankful that they're here for hockey for most of this time.
Ryder. Hearn will take it and fight for it in the corner. Sets it up a little. Hearn and Tulo. Tries to pass it to Now, but unable to get that shot in. Bazuku getting right back in that goal. Now has it. Kenna able to steal it. Ryder sends it down. Zolberchuk sends it, and the puck will go into the net.
Almost saw it go all the way out again, and we've had too many stuff break. We don't want anything else to break.
Everyone in the stands needs to be wearing a helmet.
At this point, maybe. We want to thank everyone who are in the stands coming out and watching Hokie hockey here at Lancerlot. We also want to thank everyone who's watching on the stream as well. Thank you so much for giving us some fun things to do and also enjoying the content that we can produce. We also want to thank our sponsors and our donators for all the things that they do as well, and also everyone else who helps us. We've got Kyle Bean on the camera, Eli with him as well. We've got Anna Marie on the producing board, and we've got a bunch of people behind the scenes as well who help us throughout a bunch of things. Helping us make boards is James Kai Hanna. It's great. We have so many people who are helping, and we thank them all so much.
Paduzzi just took that shot, but Kazoku able to get in there, cover it again. We're seeing better playing from him here in the third period. He's really watching the puck. We've seen him come out of the blue a tiny bit, but he's able to get right back in front of the goal.
Oh yeah,
very quickly.
He was really far up into the just top of his crease there, and still with a great opportunity. I mean, that's the best thing to do in those scenarios is you pull so far out that you negate a bunch of the area around you.
Gut takes it, but Kube steals it and sends it to Rice, but DeVivo takes it, and he'll take it all the way for a shot, and Ryder able to get it out. Great save there. Fighting for it more, Ryan.
That was such a great opportunity for DeVivo there. Basically almost an open net right there. And he just wasn't able to get it there. They'll call offsides in Virginia Tech. Something that we really haven't seen a lot during this game, if ever. And Schreiber just played the puck with his shoulder and just tossed it in front of him. That's an anomaly.
John Ryan takes a shot and just misses. Another great opportunity. Prunty, far left, as Smith tries to take it. Prunty again. Great block by Forrest again. Just closing his fifth hole. DeVivo has an opportunity and shoots a little too high. Andrew back to DeVivo, but passes him. Lanigan takes it, sends it to Campbell. Takes a shot, but it's too short. Campbell again. He'll take it around the net. Send it up to Lages, who will take a shot, but it's blocked. Andrew. bit trying to get themselves together. Lanigan takes a shot, and it bounces off the goalie. Campbell trying to get it. And Ewan Andrew gets a goal. Great job. A great setup there by Virginia Tech on offense. Campbell being able to give his teammates time to set up in front of the net, pass it right around the goal, and Andrew taking that great opportunity and getting it right in the 5th hole.
That'll be Ewan Andrews' 4th goal of the season, the junior from Cary, North Carolina. Beautiful playing from him as he just is able to step right in front of the goal and get that pass from below the red line. Wonderful opportunity for him, and he just was able to get it right by Bizoko as that continues the lead for the Hokies.
Hearn passes it to Peduzzi. Has a great shot, but it's blocked. Blazak for Ryder to Pape. He'll take it all the way down. Takes a shot, but it's great block there by Sullivan. And they'll fight for it a little. Another shot opportunity, but great block again. Hearn sends it down. Pape gets it, but Sullivan will intercept. He'll stay back for a minute, let his team get set up before sending it down to Garlock, who just misses it.
The Hokies just trying to kill as much time of the rest of this game.
As there's 23 seconds left, score is 7-2 for the Hokies. Hearn fighting it with Turner. And there's going to be a fight between Hearn and Pape. And now Turner and everyone.
Turner throwing a few punches there and then getting attacked by another Hokie.
And
Gavin Peduzzi is
being held down.
Grabbed by the head and part of his jersey as well. Just being dragged down.
And
the 3rd fight?
Who even knows at this point? We might just call the game. With 11 seconds left, the Hokies, as we've just heard from our stats team, has had 50 shots on goal for the night. 7 of them going in. They're sending Peduzzi to the box.
He jumped in and threw a couple of punches there. Not necessarily haymakers. Those were being thrown by Hearn and
Call will also be sent to the box, which is who was holding Peduzzi's head down.
Yeah, they'll send
a lot of Virginia Tech people out on the ice seeing what's going on.
Yeah, I think they're all just kind of talking, saying, are we going to play the last 11 seconds, or are we just going to
not
kind of
play.
Let everything stop?
Yeah.
Teo trying to
be like
figure out something else that's going on, but nothing.
Oh, looks like the coach is going to say something, trying to decide. Oh, I think they're just going to send him back to the locker room with 11 seconds left, or just onto the bench.
Yeah, no point in
even putting them in the box.
Yeah. Might be 5-on-5. Might be a little bit different. We'll see.
Everyone. Ryder trying to talk to the refs, see what's going to happen.
I assume Hearn also went to the locker room as well. Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, I don't even see him on the bench. Kenna
Ryder's
and
bench.
Blazak were the ones talking to the refs. I will say they've been a big part of Ryder's team tonight. A lot of great plays by them. Maybe not working out to the best of their abilities, but good playing by them. It is going to be 5-on-5 for the last 13 seconds here. And we'll see. Hokies will just send it down, wait for time to run out. As this game here will be ended. 7-2 for the Hokies. Great job for the Hokies. A lot of good playing by Ryder, just not to the speed they needed to play more against the Hokies.
Yeah, I agree. Ryder really continued to show a lot of grit throughout the entire time, even on the penalty kill, even on the power play. They still fought pretty well. But Virginia Tech just seemed to have all the answers for anything that Ryder was throwing at them. Tucker Forrest in net played out of his mind. He had so many really good shots so many really good shots blocked as well. And it was just, it's crazy to watch him play as well, because every time that the puck starts coming a little bit closer, he feels like there is an opportunity, you can watch as something just flips in his head and he just activates and
like
everything just changes.
It's him and the puck only on that ice, and he's able to lock in and get it done. But great game, great weekend for the Hokies, as they have a total of 17 goals against Ryder now. Big changes are going to happen to the tournament, the ACC South rankings, hopefully putting the Hokies at 2. And everyone should have a great holiday season. Happy Christmas, or Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays. Hope everyone has a great break, and Virginia Tech Hockey Network will catch you back in the new year.